Alright, fight fans, we're back. This is our UFC 124 pick video. It's a little special tonight. I mean, I don't think, you know what, Dana? I don't think the card's that great, Dana. I'm going to come out and say it right now. I think this is another filler card. But it does have some good highlights. We're fight fans, so I'm real pumped up by it. You know, it's not going to be a better co-main event. I think the fights look really good. It's going to be a good night of fights. But maybe the co-main event has somebody that's fought more than once in the UFC. I agree. That's the main problem staring me in the face.
But it has a lot of fan interest. I mean, we got to give them that. I mean, like, these guys have blown up the internet. Everybody's psyched to see them fight. So, I mean, I agree. I mean, I think it's a little weird that, you know, McCorkle is getting a co-main event on his second fight in the UFC, but it's still going to be a great fight.
Sure. Okay, so let's go here. This is obviously UFC 124, headlined by GSP KOSCHECK. We're all excited about that. Let's start. The Pitbull is back. Not my favorite Pitbull. Thiago Alves, the other Pitbull. Not like our last game, the #1 Huss. But Thiago Alves is back. 2 straight losses to big-time, fighters. Fitch, GSP. That's a tall order.
Wrestlers.
He's fighting John Howard, who got owned by Ellenberger. Beat down. I'm taking Alves, Kyle.
Oh yeah, it's definitely going to be Alves. He's got 2 in a row. He's not going to lose 3 in a row. John Howard finally fought a quality opponent in Jake Ellenberger and got smashed on. He was losing to Dennis Hallman, pulled off that 3rd round, not a lucky shot because it's never a lucky shot, but it was surprising that he pulled that off in the end. So taking Pitbull all the way.
Alright.
Wow.
Rafi. Fans are here. Keep it down in the back. We're trying to do a pick video. He's real cans.
It's his birthday.
Happy birthday. Get the slouch out of here. Real fast. We're moving real fast. Real good,
Happy birthday.
Real good guy, Benjamin Brasco. He's our lighting guy.
Love it.
So
best lighting guy.
Who'd you say?
So listen, I think that Thiago Alves, he did look bad in his last 2 fights, but let's remember who he fought. He fought GSP and John Fitch, 2 really tough guys, 2 really tough guys on the ground. So I think that, Howard, he's a decent fighter, but he just doesn't have the pedigree that Alves has. So I'm going to go here with the Pitbull.
We all take the Pitbull. Let's move on. Matt Danzig versus Joe Big Daddy Stevenson. You know what, folks? I was thinking Stevenson all day, and my heart pick is Danzig, and both you slouches are going to be taking. I'm taking Danzig.
Never fall hard. Never fall hard. Mac Danzig, 50% of his wins come by submission. He's not going to submit Big Daddy Joe Stevenson. That's a black belt, serious black belt. His biggest win is against Mark Bocek. You don't know who that is? That's right, nobody does. Who cares? Joe
Bocek's a classy guy.
He's a good fighter, but he's not a top contender. Joe Stevenson beat Nate Diaz amongst a slew of other fighters that he handled. Joe Stevenson fighting out of Greg Jackson's camp is going to take this one easy.
This is, I like Mac Danzig a lot. I'm a big fan of his, but I think this is a really tough fight for him. He needs to be able to get the fight to the ground, and he's fighting somebody who's very tough on the ground and who's excellent at guillotine chokes. So I don't know, it's a bad matchup for him. And then on top of that, you have the Joe's been training at Greg Jackson camps with all these amazing wrestlers. I just, I don't see how Mac Danzig is going to be able to pull this off. So I'm going to go with Stevenson in this one.
Okay, I like it. Next fight, Jim Miller, Charles Oliveira. This is a good fight. Miller's on a win streak. Oliveira's 9-0. God, this whole night of heart picks. I'm taking Oliveira. I think Jim Miller's going to win this, but I like this guy. The way he beat Efrain Escudero with that come from behind, rear naked choke, standing rear naked choke. I like him, Kyle.
Oliveira, eat some food. You're a UFC fighter now. You can afford to go out and buy yourself a steak, throw it down your throat. Okay? I don't want to watch a fight and think the guy should be wearing a shirt or that I should be donating money to a 1-800 number. He's going to lose this fight. Jim Miller is 18-2, and he's actually fought top-level opponents. The only 2 losses that he has are against Frankie Edgar and Gray Maynard. So if he wins those fights, he's a potential champion. Okay, Charles Oliveira is going to get battered up against the cage. I think it's going to be some dirty boxing. Jim Miller is going to take it.
Jim Miller, really tough guy, always in your face, never really backs down. But I think that Charles Oliveira as a star in the making, and this is gonna gonna be able to prove it. I think that Jim Miller is great, but to me he's a gatekeeper in the division, and Oliveira has to prove that.
Wait, so who do you have, baby?
Oh, I'm going with Oliveira.
Oh, I like it. The turn of the tablets. The turn of the tablets. All right, let's move on. McCorkle, Struve. Terrible co-main event, Dana White. I mean, I love you, baby. Come on, give me a little bit more love than this. I'm taking Struve, Skyscraper. I think McCorkle has a shot, but it's all hype. He was against Mark Hunt, who knows how he's going to do. Struve. Rough.
I think, that even though McCorkle's only had one fight in the UFC, he's got an amazing ground game. But on the other hand, I think Struve has been in a lot of wars. So I'm going to go against my instincts over here and against everyone in the UG, and I'm going to go with the Skyscraper.
Wow, he's changing his pick.
I change it. I'm not going to change it. I'm going to stick with who I said originally. It's going to be McCorkle. He only has one fight. We saw him break Mark Hunt's arm. We all know Mark Hunt doesn't train. If you look on the internet for any of his other videos, he fights guys in Muskogee, South Alabama, and the guys look like they've probably never even seen a fight besides the Hulk Hogan take on.
So how are you taking this guy?
I'm taking McCorkle anyways because he's got a lot of strength. Stefan Struve is not used to fighting guys that are 6'7". Stefan Struve is going to throw some punches, but McCorkle's going to get him to the ground, and 22-year-old Stefan Struve is going to get bullied by a man.
All right, final fight, GSP, Josh Koscheck 2. We watched the Ultimate Fighter season. At first, I thought Koscheck was kind of a prick. GSP was real humble. I liked him. But then some of the Koscheck antics made me start liking him again. Yeah. I almost want to take Koscheck, but this time I'm taking GSP because Koscheck, you pissed off the wrong man. He's going to take you down. GSP, Kyle.
GSP has better wrestling, he has better striking, he's more intelligent, he has better endurance, the fight's in Montreal, and he's beat Koscheck before. Nothing is on Koscheck's side. Nothing is on Koscheck's side. He's got a big right hand. It's not going to get it done. GSP is too versatile. It's going to be pain for Koscheck in Montreal.
Anyone has a chance in any given night, but this is, what can we say? GSP is better at everything. There are no holes in his game when you compare him to Koscheck, so it's an easy pick for me. GSP all the way by whatever he wants.
So there you have it, folks. Wow. UFC 124 live Saturday night from Montreal, Quebec's Barry Melrose. Good shout out over here. We'll see you there. Instead of calling you pricks tonight, we like you viewers, okay? We'll see you soon. Peace.